Welcome once again to another weekly episode of the Crypto Mind, special nerdcon1.com weekly edition, where I am affiliated with great people over at nerdcon1.com. There's like 4 other great creators over there. They got their own programming of lots of things nerdy, including collectibles, gaming, a lot of movie rewinds, and they also have a group chat once a week where they talk about a nerdy subject, and they're all a blast, and I'm really glad that I'm part of that network. nerdcon1.com, where you can get all kinds of things to feed and entertain your brain, including this, the Crypto Mind, right here. And this week is a special week for me because this is the culmination of a half a month of announcement and waiting and practice. So on March 3rd, AMD came out with their big announcement.
Now, let's talk about availability. The AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT will be available on March 18th with an SEP at $479 on AMD.com. Demand for GPUs is at an all-time high right now. And in order to maximize availability at launch, we are launching both made by AMD reference designs for sale on AMD.com and our AIB partner designs at e-tailers and retailers across the globe on day one.
Yes! 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 Yes!
The awaited AMD Radeon RX 6700 XT video card. Now, the 6700 XT is the third in the 6000 series from AMD. There was a 6900, a 6800, and now coming soon the 6700. Now, usually in AMD's numbering scheme, the lower the number, the less horsepower it has, the less of a beast it has. So why would I be so excited? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the MSRP starting price for this card was $479, and $479 is a good price point for me. All right, I don't have unlimited sources of money, and you know, $500 is pretty much like right at my high water mark. The other thing is that as has followed in previous rounds of AMD type cards, is that actually some of the lower end of the series are better for mining. Why? Because some of the lower end ones have ripped out some of the graphics memory processing part of the card that gamers love to use for gaming and like ultra fast, to the nanosecond gaming, and as a result, it's more pricey of a card. It's got more to it. But for miners, actually, we don't really run on that kind of stuff. I've only found myself that on certain Equihash algorithms, does pumping the GPU memory up a bit help with the hash rate overall, especially with ETH hashing. If you're doing Ethereum, the VRAM doesn't seem to add too much to the mix, and you might get a little, but you pay a lot more in wattage. So the compute power is really where it's at, and the 6700 still has some compute power while lowering on the graphics end and not getting charged for it. So we get a real efficiency of mining, and we also get an efficiency of like not having to pull so much out of our wallet to get this card, right? So here's more of what they had to say in the AMD announcement.
And in order to maximize availability at launch, we are launching both made by AMD reference designs for sale on AMD.com and our AIB partner designs at e-tailers and retailers across the globe on day one. You'll be able to purchase the Radeon RX 6700 XT at your favorite website starting March 18th.
Okay, March 18th, right? Which was today. It's today, the day of me recording this video. So on March 17th, excuse me, trying to do my homework, I knew that Best Buy would be an outlet for this cards here where I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So, and probably one of the only real outlets at a brick and mortar store. So I went to the Best Buy in the Heights on Hotel Circle Drive, or Hotel Circle, and I went in to inquire the day before about, are you going to be selling them in the store? Is there a place I can go camp out right outside your door? What's going to go on? And here's what happened from that reconnaissance. So I was just at Best Buy on Hotel Circle up by Eubank to see if they would be having any AMD RX 6700 XT video cards for sale at the store, so that I could get in line super early, camp out, whatever, and not fight the bots, and perhaps be able to purchase one there tomorrow. And the answer is no. They're not going to do any physical store sales. You have to do everything online through bestbuy.com, which, leaves me feeling bad, because I know AMD is trying to put out more product, and they're trying to kind of combat the bots that are out there. They're just buying everything out of creation. So gonna have to go to Plan B, which is either AMD.com or maybe BestBuy.com, but I think maybe I trust AMD.com more. So we'll see. I'll have more news on this tomorrow, the Thursday, the 18th. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy Hunger Games, and may the odds be ever in your favor.
No luck. I can't camp out. I didn't want to have to fight the entire world trying to get an AMD card. I'd rather fight with the locals in trying to get in line to get one of these cards. No dice for me. Best Buy, apparently, I think nationwide, was not carrying any of them in the stores. It was online only. And there is no Micro Center in Albuquerque. Micro Center was carrying some cards inside their stores today. So I found out that at 7 in the morning today, AMD.com would start dropping cards in to their AMD store site for purchase. But as I went there, it took till about 7:40 a.m. before I actually saw a picture of the 6700. But it said sold out or not available, and I waited, and finally, about 30 minutes in, I saw where it said, available. I would click on it, and I could never get in to buy one. And then later on, I just, like this video is showing, I hit reload and reload and reload and reload and reload, and it was usually sold out. Every once in a while there was a flash for a second, but no, as I feared, fighting the entire world, and an entire world where there's also probably, buying bots that have been programmed in to just scoop everything up. No luck. But they said, hey, at 9 a.m. my time, Best Buy would be opening up for business. Well, and remember, what the AMD guy said.
You'll be able to purchase the Radeon RX 6700 XT at your favorite website starting March 18th.
So I go to Best Buy, and never got a shot. Not one shot at any of the ones that were listed there. Not one. I went to B&H Photo thinking maybe people don't know that site as much as some of the others, right? And I have a shot at getting them because the guy said.
You'll be able to purchase the Radeon RX 6700 XT at your favorite website starting March 18th.
Yep, nothing. And B&H Photo had none of the models that were at $479. And I could be right or wrong. There's some models that were actually MSRP listed at around $679 or $689. But we have models here that we're actually showing even a higher price in. So I don't know if they're coming that way, or if B&H is already putting a premium on them. So I did go to Newegg, and at Newegg what they did is they have something called the Newegg Shuffle. And the Newegg Shuffle is that you basically go in and select which cards you're interested in and hit OK. And you basically put in a lottery. A lottery that will be going and will get results between 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. Pacific time, which means 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. my time. So, what? You mean I have to wait 8 hours to see if I got in, if I got okayed? And the worst part about it is, it just feels like, you know, the old days with the cable company when to set up your house, right? Oh, we'll be there between 2 and 6. Really, a 4-hour window? This is an 8-hour window to see if I get it. It's not even guaranteed that I'm going to get in and win in the video card lottery. That's what I'm down to. You know, that's what I'm down to. I'm losing this Hunger Game. You know, and the day isn't even out. And I know that we're not going to see anymore for a while. If it mimics the pattern of other cards, you know, after the first day, you don't see them for you know, a while again. So I could always go to the dark side, right? If I really want to, yeah. So if I really want to, I can go to eBay. But you know, this is the first day, right? First day for this. So you know what that means. There are people who are already, they're trying to sell them for $1,500. $1,500, $1,200, $1,700. Now, it's buy it now here. Let's see. We won't see if there's any bids on them or not. But I've actually been looking at some, and look, there's people paying. They're gonna, you know, there's still 16 hours left. $933 on this particular Radeon 6700 XT. Twice the price. $900 Sapphire. $850. And yeah, 840, $780 with 2 days left to go. Yeah, and then I like this one. You can buy it now for $479 on this listing. You know what it is? They say it right here. .png print. It's a picture of the card. If you pay $479 on this one, you're paying it for a picture. They'll send you a nice little color printout on a color printer of the of this little shot right here. $939. Okay. Those of you say, oh, you know, gamers, oh, those miners, they're just stealing it all. Well, not this miner. I'm not getting one. Not yet. All I've got right now is that little notification from Newegg. Hey, I've entered the shuffle. Anytime between 3 p.m. and 11 p.m. my time, I might get notified that I'm good to go. Well, nothing's dropped in yet. It's 4:49 p.m. Who knows? Hopefully, I'm gonna update one way or the other on this video, and let you know what happened. But as for right now, yeah, the odds are not in my favor, and this is just the way it's gonna go. So yeah. Hey, I got one other news item to talk about after this, but first, let's get a word in from our sponsors. 10-second word in from our sponsors.
Hey everyone, at Disney Adams here from the NerdCon 1 channel. I would like you to join me in welcoming GamerGoat to the family of sponsors for the NerdCon 1 channel. If you are a listener or a viewer of NerdCon 1, you can now get a 15% discount at www.gamergoat.com using code NerdCon1. That's www.gamergoat.com using code NerdCon1.
All right, thanks for coming back. All right, one more segment, and this is about follow up on a video I did very recently when I interviewed the co-founder of ZEL Cache, and about their project and what's going on, all the new changes that are coming by, and March 27th is huge date. March 27th, if you have ZEL, which will turn into quote Flux, on that day, March 27th. In your ZEL Core wallet, please put it there, like on the 26th, the day before. A snapshot will be taken on the 27th of all the ZEL Core wallets, and all the ZEL you have now being renamed as Flux is going to be given basically like an airdrop, a distribution of a Flux / KDA Cadena paired token that can be used in the new Cadena Swap DeFi exchange. You're gonna get it. You're just getting it, and that's huge. That's great for owning ZEL, and also that the new DeFi platform is on its way. And as the co-founder explained, that this is only the first of 10 different drops that will happen over the course of time as they're building relationships with 10 different exchange pairs, including Ethereum at one point. That will be coming down the pike. I've got CoinGecko up here on the screen, and just showing what's going on. Bitcoin recovering a little bit. Still trying to hit that 60. Got close earlier today, but I just wanted to punch in and get you to ZEL. Boom, up 50% right now at 12.5 cents a piece. Okay, it wasn't that long ago that this coin was at 2.3 cents a piece. And mining back then, it was rough. Sometimes we were mining, and if you were mining ZEL, it was mining and it was not profitable. But right now, depending on which card you have, the profitability on mining ZEL is rivaling that of Ethereum on some of the NVIDIA cards. It's getting close. And if you know you're going to get a 10% bump or more from the drop that you're getting soon, hey, if you like mining for what's most profitable, well, here's your token. You don't want to fight the entire world on Ethereum? Hash rate's way lower on ZEL. You can take those cards, you won't believe how much ZEL you'll gen up. So that's just a thought for all of you out there. If you're currently mining and considering that ZEL is definitely an option for you, and between now and the 27th, you will be doing yourself a big favor. Basically, whatever you mine right now, and if you're depositing it in the ZEL Core wallet, then everything you're mining from now to the end of the 26th, just add 10% to that, because that you're gonna get 10% in value extra with the other drop tokens. So, and when you put that in the calculation, like if you go to MinerStat to see like how profitable the mining will be, add 10% to the number, because they're not. But we know what we know, because that airdrop's not going to come through mining, right? So it's not part of mining production. They'll never put it in the calculation, but it is a thing that is going to happen on March 27th. So if you haven't gotten into ZEL yet, I would really urge you to do so, because ZEL is transforming itself into a coin that is going to be widely accepted. It's going to be legal, hopefully in the United States, or you go through all the compliance and all that other stuff. It's removing its privacy features, and is getting into establishing a whole bunch of relationships with lots of other coins and exchanges. And so the only road for ZEL right now is just up, up, up. all of their production, all their work, all of their hard work, development, and negotiation is now paying off. And so yeah, even 2 weeks ago when I had the interview, no, it was 3 weeks ago now that I had the interview. ZEL was at about just under 8 cents each. I think it was like 7.5, and now we're at 12.5. And I don't see this changing anytime soon. So you heard it from me. I'm a big proponent of ZEL. I love the project. I think it's a very honest project with honest hard work behind it, honest development, and transparency, open source, no pre-mine, as far as I remember. So this is a really great deal. All right, hey, that's it this time for the Crypto Mind, but check in soon. I'll have links to some of the things I talked about down below in the descriptions, and I want to let you know that coming soon, probably around the beginning of April, there's going to be a website, cryptomind.net. Will launch in early April, and so that will be a great place to go to have for a lot of the references to things that I have talked about in the past that are still relevant, like good places to mine, great places to have a wallet, good places to do trading and exchanges, and then also some other things too. You know, I'll get you links to faucets, other ways to onboard to crypto that can be low cost and get you on your way, and services that I recommend and use, that I use myself. Like if I'm going to link to it, it's because I've done it too. I've gone there, I've used the product, I've used the service, and I feel it's worthwhile of keeping a link so that you don't have to hunt and peck around as much for all of this stuff, or try to scan through some of my videos in the last 5 months. It'll all be there, and hopefully that'll make life a lot easier for you. So if you like what I'm doing, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more that's coming up, the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Don't forget Saturdays with Cinephile Saturday on NerdCon 1. Steve over there doing a great job, and very entertaining, and check it out. I will see you guys